Subject: declare non-association with Genting Group. 2. info@gaming.ny.gov, president@whitehouse.gov, tips@forbes.com. Refer to the link https://www.forbes.com/year02/billionaire-lim-coke-they-bet-50-billion-to-expand new-york-casino-after-winning-new-license. This is Mr. Take Hien Guan. I would like to state my disassociate myself with Genting Malaysia, especially its unit Resort World Casino New York City, on the recent $5.50 billion expansion, adding 500,000 square feet casino to accommodate additional 6,000 slot machines and 800 gambling tables, as I do not believe the company has the integrity and ethics to operate any casino. Therefore I do not want to have anything related to Genting Groups and its subsidiaries. I've noticed from the local newspaper that Mr. Lim-coke-they has resigned from the group CEO position as a result of poor performance and possibly involved in fraud cases in Genting Hong Kong insolvency case, where he had defaulted $3.37 billion from banks in Hong Kong and another $600 million loan from banks in Malaysia. Since he has pledged his share as collateral for the loan, thus the banks shall liquidate the company assets proportionate to the shares he pledged in order to recover from the amount of money defaulted by Lim-coke-they. However, I learned that he had sold off the company cruise ships before banks had the opportunity to seize for liquidation and recover for the money loaned to him. Genting Cruise Company was established recently to continue the cruise liner business. As to whether the ownership of the ships from the previous bankrupted Genting Hong Kong can switch owner to the newly established company legally or not is still a question. As such, the integrity of company is in doubt, because this is seemingly akin to looting the bank's money and then stealing the ships rightfully belong to the banks for his own, and worst is how these ships change ownership from a bankrupted company to a newly established company when these assets shall rightfully belong to the banks for liquidation exercise or something else determined by the banks in order to recover from the outstanding payments. Refer to the link https://theedgeMalaysia.com/article/local-banks-weren't-only-owns-gave-Genting-HK-unsecured-loans-%E2%80%-94-Tenku-Safral. He also sold Zouk nightclub, a profitable subsidiary of Genting Hong Kong, to Talipa, owned by his eldest son, Lim Kiong-wei, squeezed every bit before Genting Hong Kong went bankrupt, thus leaving nothing for the banks to recover. Whatever it is, other shareholders of Genting Hong Kong and those who had brought the stock suffered tremendously as a result of the bankruptcy. He also borrowed $30 million from the family unit trust Golden Hope for Genting Hong Kong. He pocketed billions of dollars, claiming that the money was borrowed by him with his own shares, but it was him defaulting the loan payment that resulted the company went bankrupt and rendered everyone else suffer the financial consequences. In the entire incident, only him and his children profited billions of dollars effortlessly. I do not agree with New City granting new licenses to Genting, since the money for expansion is probably derived from the unethical and possibly even considered fraud. Gambling business comes with string crimes, whether directly or indirectly related to it. Itself is an addictive activity that only destroys people's financial stability and possibly household. Worse is if casino operator integrity at doubt, because casino is one of the easiest places for money laundering. It is especially so for multinational corporations like Genting. I personally do not think Genting is competent to operate any casino at all. I would like to reiterate that I am not related to Genting Group and any of its branches or subsidiaries, whether as management, employee, advisor, vendor, apprentice, guarantor, or volunteer, as I have never been involved in any business activity in the company. I've already written to the company to request sell-off whichever shares and assets I owned in the company. Furthermore, I also urge New York City and whichever government agency and authority to review the decision of granting a new license to Genting, as I don't think it does any good to the city. Take Hien Guan.